Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Keeks, back with another brand new video. And today's video, I'm going to be talking about the second Doctor Who 60th anniversary special, Wild Blue Yonder. So, with all that said and done, let's jump right into it. Alright everybody, so the second special of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary was released yesterday. And gotta say, I really enjoyed this special. It wasn't as I guess you could say epic and exciting as the first special, which I think they I feel like they went big for the first special, and it kind of feels like they're gonna go super big for the next special coming out next Saturday. But this one was kind of like it was a self-contained story. Basically, I guess you could call it a bottle episode. We see the events of what happens to the Doctor and Donna after Donna spilled coffee on the tortoise controls. First thing they did was they ended up in 1666, where they meet Sir Isaac Newton, and that whole thing was funny because during the episode, when they first meet him at the beginning, Donna makes a joke saying like, "Oh, Mr. Isaac Newton," because he hasn't even been knighted yet, so you know she's like, I'm sure you can appreciate the gravity of the situation. And then they leave. They're still trying to get the TARDIS under control. And Isaac's like, he's trying to remember the word gravity. He's like, what's that word? Shavity, havity. And he's like, mavity. And it just leaves like during the episode. Um, at one point, Donna brings up like gravity, but she doesn't use the word gravity. She used the word mavity, and the doctor's the only one who notices. Like you can tell he knows, like that's not right. But okay, he just goes along with it. Even at one point when he mentions something like he mentions a gravity shield, and Donna is just like, well, what? And he goes, oh, mavity shield, sorry. So because of the little interaction with Sir Isaac Newton, they've now changed the word gravity to mavity. So I'm wondering, is this something that's going to be play into just the whole series, just as like a fun little Easter egg, like oh they changed this one little thing, and now the word gravity is mavity. But I expect the doctor will probably like fix all that so that way the word goes back to being gravity. But yeah, so they end up on this spaceship, this huge spaceship, and there's some weird stuff going on this ship. They're in a really long corridor. There's a voice saying some words. Um, the TARDIS leaves because there's some kind of like hostile action going on the ship, and it leaves to protect itself and until the danger is gone. Well, come to find out, while they think they are alone on the ship, it turns out that they are not. There are these creatures that refer to themselves as the nut things or not things, and they've taken on the appearance of both the Doctor and Donna. So like it's the Doctor and Donna versus the Doctor and Donna. And these creatures, the no things, are trying to they lived out on the edge of the universe far beyond, and that's where the Doctor and Donna have ended up. And these creatures, they've kind of saw like everything that's going on, all the chaos and life of the universe, war, hate, all this stuff, and they've taken that on, and now they want to spread that even more. Carson words. At least that's the way I understood it. Um, so uh, they've been stuck on this ship, and come to find out that this ship has been initiated to self-destruct, but really, really slowly. And the Doctor and Donna, they're trying to figure out like what they can do, how they can stop these creatures. The creatures can read their mind, and the more these creatures sort of like assimilate and take on their appearances and read their mind, the more they can copy them like almost to 100% capacity, right? So the doctor finally figures out like what's going on. These creatures, they got on the ship. The captain set a plan in motion to destroy these creatures, but they had to keep it a secret. So the captain programmed a robot to move really slowly in the self-destruction sequence to go by really slowly, and then the captain actually ended up sacrificing herself by jumping out of the airlock with no helmet, just ending her life. So that way the creatures couldn't read her mind. Um, so they don't know the plan, and they can't. The robot doesn't have a mind, so they can't read that. But now the doctor and Don are here, and as we all know, the doctor, if there's something he can't figure out or like some kind of question he has, which this ship, had tons of questions for him. He figures out the plan, which release the creatures to also figure out the plan. And so the creatures know what's going on. They attempt to stop, the robot from pushing the self-destruct button. Sorry, words got caught up in my throat again. And they are stopped by the doctor Nana. Almost too close for call. It seemed like the doctor was about to like leave off with the fake Donna. But of course, the doctor, he's so small he even notices, when a copy of Donna has 0.06 millimeters in her wrist. And so he goes and gets Donna back, and they make it back home after some emotional dialogue going on. And then we got to my favorite part of the episode. That's right, Wilfred Mott. He was in this episode at the very end. I expect to see more of him in like the third special. It was so great seeing the late Bernard Cribbins again as Wilf. And just to see his face when he saw the doctor and that reunion, it was the best moment. Like I felt like that was missing from the Star Beast. Like when I was watching Star Beast, I was like, why isn't Wolf in there? I know they explained he was like in a nursing home and everything, and like the unit facility that's set up for him and everything, and Kate's taking care of him, which is great. But just to finally see him was so great and so lovely. And rest in peace, Bernard Cribbins. Wolf will always live on in my heart and all the hearts of Doctor Who fans. We love you. You're fantastic. I can't wait to see, your final portrayal of Wolf in the next special. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, like I said, this special it's very good. It's not exciting as the first one, like I said, and it's more of like it feels like a slow burn, I guess you could say, but not a slow burn that's boring. There's a lot of stuff that happens in the episode. One thing I want to talk about, excuse me, one thing I want to talk about is the fact that they are not stepping away from the timeless child storyline from the Chris Chibnall era. That seems to be have been a very controversial storyline they brought into the Doctor Who mythos and lore, and I know a lot of people didn't like it. Me personally, while I'm not a big fan of the Chibnall era, um, not because I didn't like Jodie Whittaker. I loved her; she was great. I loved the companions and everything. I kind of wish that they hadn't done like a group of companions because I felt like it was so hard to focus on like each one. I kind of prefer when the Doctor has either one or two companions. But we had like four or five companions in the Chibnall era. Uh, okay, we only had three. I was wrong, but that probably just one or two. That way it's easier to focus on like some of the other characters. But anyways, the Timeless Child and the fact that the Doctor turns out wasn't originally from Gallifrey and all that and that whole thing. I like it when shows do stuff like this when they come up with new stuff and new lore and stuff that, and I like it when the writers take a chance like that. Um, could have been done better, maybe. I don't know how else you could do it, but the fact that now they given lore into the Doctor to where like he doesn't have a regeneration limit. He can regenerate for who knows how long and everything. Sorry about that. If they want to, they could just continue the show indefinitely. And I really like that. I like it when shows take a chance like this, when writers take a chance like this. Will it And so like that this the whole thing comes up not necessarily the timeless child aspect, but the sorry, my mics. Might have to get a new mic because mine ain't really picking up my voice. So anyways, and like I said, so I like when writers take a chance like this. The flux gets mentioned in this episode. So yeah, like a lot of people thought like, oh, maybe they're gonna ignore the timeless child thing, but they aren't, and I'm really glad for that. Even if they did, like if it never brought up again, I'd still be fine with it. But I'm kind of glad they're still like, keeping that within the lore of Doctor Who. So, anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. What did you think of this special? Are you excited for it? Oh, no, I'll save that for another video. Sorry, I was gonna say something, but I'll save it for another video. Are you excited for this? Did you like this special? Are you excited for the next special? Are you excited for the Christmas special with Suti Gatwa's first appearance as the Doctor? I am excited. I hope you are too. Anyways, guys, drop a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Love you guys.